Albert Einstein didn't build the bomb. He never worked on the Manhattan Project. But without him, it might never have happened. This story doesn't begin in a lab. It begins with a letter. In 1939, two physicists, Leo Szilard and Eugene Wigner, approached Einstein with urgent news. Nazi Germany might be trying to build an atomic bomb. They had fled fascist Europe. They knew what Hitler was capable of, and they feared the worst. Einstein was famous, respected, and unlike them, had the ear of the US president. So they asked him to sign a letter, a warning. That letter, sent to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, urged the US government to take the threat seriously and begin atomic research of its own. That letter worked. It sparked interest, then funding, and eventually led to the birth of the Manhattan Project, the top-secret US program that built the first nuclear weapons. But Einstein? He was never invited in. The US government considered him too much of a pacifist and too much of a risk. Instead, the project was led by scientists like Robert Oppenheimer, Enrico Fermi, Niels Bohr, and Edward Teller. Thousands worked in secrecy across labs in Los Alamos, Oak Ridge, and beyond. By 1945, the bomb was real, and in August, 2 of them were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, killing over 100,000 people. The war ended. But a new world had begun, one defined by atomic fear. And Einstein? He was devastated. Though he hadn't built the bomb, he had helped ignite the idea. And for the rest of his life, he tried to undo the chain reaction he helped start. He became an outspoken advocate for nuclear disarmament. He warned of the dangers of unchecked power. And he famously said, "Had I known that the Germans would not succeed in developing an atomic bomb, I would have never lifted a finger." Einstein never saw the bomb as a victory. He saw it as a failure of humanity, a moment when science outpaced wisdom. He once believed that knowledge could save us. But now he knew, without conscience, even the brightest minds can cast the darkest shadows. Albert Einstein didn't create the bomb, but he helped create the world that made it possible. And he spent the rest of his life trying to make sure we'd never use it again. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures. Albert Einstein.